welcome to Film Freaks.
A show for film, fun, and all things entertainment.
I'm Gabby Flores.
And I'm Abby Flores, and we are getting right to the end of this mini-series. We are on episode 5 of Waco. I kind of feel like episode 5 was a little bit of a filler and a setup just for the end. Like that's kind of like not in a bad way. Like I didn't finish like watching the episode and be like, oh, that was kind of a waste of time.
Right.
But I definitely feel like was part of the whole, because there wasn't really much that happened. It was just detective going back with David Koresh, and then kind of just about a lot of back and forth, a lot of tactics from the ATF and the FBI.
We also see the inside, kind of like we had said. We really hoped that Thibodeau was gonna be a little more. You're gonna start seeing his feelings. You start definitely seeing his wife's feelings towards him change. Right. Especially seeing how he treats her daughter and everything.
Unfortunately, I feel like she's gonna die.
Yep.
So yeah, you see that, and it's cold. I mean, I don't know how cold it actually was in Waco at the moment. You have Thibodeau's mom sleeping in her car. It's like you have all these little things going on in this episode.
But at the same time, like, even though it was a filler, like
I'm not saying it was.
No,
completely.
but like you need some filler because you have a 3-month period or something like that, 2-month period. You have 60 days. Like you're already shrinking it down to 6 hour-long episodes.
Right.
Where in reality,
there's not much that you could really do.
Cut out, more, because I'm sure you're already cutting out a lot that happened, and everything. So, but I mean. Yeah,
and then they show a lot of the music and these things that the FBI guy wants to do.
Cracked me up.
Yeah, because I almost feel like the detective and negotiator is really put in a corner in this episode, where really the other two people are just going against him and trying to tell him that his tactics are not going to work. And I love when the head honcho guy tells him to sit down. And he's like, well, do you want to speed this along and just get to the point? Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, what? You don't want to just conversate with me? And because he was trying to tell him that what he was doing was wrong, and he was wanting to have that kind of conversation to kind of change his mind. And then he's like, well, what? You don't want to have all this conversation to just get the same result you're going to get at the end? And I thought that was a really good point. And I felt like it was the first time where you didn't see
the
this
boss
guy
acting like a total jerk.
Exactly. So I thought that was really cool, because when he did that, you were like, you kind of have a point there.
Like if he would have acted like that towards him from the get-go, I would have a lot of different feelings about that character than I do. Which, I mean, he makes a valid point. But at the same time, like, they're all right. Like, how do you negotiate with someone that thinks they're God to do anything different than wait from a sign from God? You know, like, it's just kind of, it was a disaster before it started.
And I think he was making good strides again. Even in this episode, he got to a lady and got her out so she could reunite her with her kids. And
that was.
And you see that, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, because of where David Koresh was at, like he never was gonna give in. So I think giving the negotiator some time, a little bit to try and do something, but then I guess it just comes down to where these people aren't going to comply. Right. So not that we need to go in there guns blazing and just shoot up everybody, but I mean, and I know there's a lot, and I know there's a lot of controversy on who started the fire, where it started with Thane, or if it was the FBI. So we'll see how this final episode plays out with the fire ablaze. So I mean, it's been really good. Like I said, I felt like this episode was a little bit of a setup kind of / filler, because again, it was just a lot of back and forth and seeing David, and I kind of felt that the commune was kind of starting to crumble too. Like you got a lot of that with David.
Oh, for sure.
Like
they're trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Even his main wife lady, you know, like she was
Supergirl's ready to peace out of there.
Exactly, like you see a lot of the tension building. So it was like, oh, you know, I like to see I liked seeing a little bit of that. So it was cool. I mean, now we'll get to the grand finale, so we'll see how all this comes down and the tragedy of it all.
And it works perfect because Saturday we're going to Waco.
Yes, exactly. So this weekend we're gonna go see it.
End of it and everything that we're gonna go see where the compound and everything was and where the whole thing went down. Exactly. So it'll be kind of a good wrap up for
Absolutely.
everything.
We'll see the final episode and we'll actually drive by the grounds of where it was all. So that was kind of, I didn't even think of that. So that'll be cool. We are going this weekend. So let us know what you guys think. You know, am I kind of, I guess, over exaggerating about this episode? But, you know, I do feel like it's setting up for this final episode to be fantastic and the culmination of it all. So let us know what you guys think. We're loving it, and we can't wait to see how this all ends. So thanks, guys. Peace.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on. And check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter. And please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.